Okay, great. I think we're ready to go here. My name is Robin, and I'm the CEO and founder of Connectal. And I have three colleagues with me here that will present themselves later on during the presentation. So I have prepared a presentation or a PowerPoint that I will share with you now as an intro. Jens or Linda, can you give me a thumbs up if you can see the presentation? Great. So again, welcome to the official launch of the Atlas platform. I just shortly wanted to tell you who Connectal are and why we exist. Connectal is all about happy customers. That's our guiding star when we're working with you as a client. And we are on a mission to extinguish all bad customer experiences out there. And especially we are quite annoyed with all the phone queues and would like to help customers get in contact with companies much faster than they are today. And we do this by providing an end-to-end customer service suite for you to handle your customers. And for today's session, you can expect my fellow colleague Jens will do a live demo. Live is always fun, so I looking forward to that. But he will do a live hands-on demo with Atlas. We will, with the help from Linda, see some real results. A couple of our customers are already in the Atlas platform, and we will share some of the early results on how this is working in real life with real clients as well. And we will have, in the end, we will have a Q&A. And as a final step, we want to give you a couple of options, how you can get started with Atlas, how you can evaluate it, and how you can move forward with a solution like this. But first, I just want to say why we're doing this and why we're doing it now. A couple of years ago, we felt stuck with this silo structure of a platform. So we needed to rewrite the full end-to-end platform to have something to be much quicker. We needed a platform that the agents and the companies could work in really fast, because we know that customers expect fast answers. Today, in today's reality, it's not enough to answer an email a couple of days later, put people in the queue, and maybe have an answer throughout the way. And we saw that these traditional platforms, including our own, were kind of falling behind. So we needed to do something new. And we needed to have something where AI and automation wasn't something that we had to put on top of something else. It needed to be native. It needed to be connected to the real data, to be ready to provide fast and artificial answers as well. And that's what Atlas are built for. It's about three things. It's true omnichannel. It's not about tickets anymore. It's about conversations. So it's conversation based and it's AI powered. And we wanted to tackle a couple of things in the world of the customer service manager, and of course the fragmented channels. That was something we needed to target to get rid of the poor customer experiences. We needed to reduce the handling times vastly. It's very costly, so the handling time needed to go down. Instead of having these wall boards on like back of the wall in the customer service department, we needed to be much more visible. We needed something for the agent to see, to be motivated, to be engaged in making customers happy. And we saw a rising demand, of course, for automation and proactive support. And last but not least, move away from tickets per channel to having real conversations with clients that matter. So that was like the problem, the foundation for building this platform. I want to hand over now to my eminent colleague, Linda, who is head of sales and marketing at Connectel. And I will continue sharing my screen, but I need to mute myself, I think. How I do that? Now I mute myself.
Yes, thank you for that. As Robin said, my name is Linda and I'm head of sales and marketing here at Connectel. I have been working with customer service for over 15 years. So what is Atlas? And I'm not going to go so technical now. So I'm just going to present the new platform as I'm a customer service manager, basically. So what is Atlas? Yeah, well, it's an omni-channel. So basically, it doesn't matter where the customer actually want to have the contact. It includes everything: phone, email, chat, social, basically. So it doesn't matter if the customer want to first reach out through phone and then choose to reach out to an email. You will have everything in the same platform, which I have never seen before, basically. And then, of course, we have the AI first, automation, the insights, and the smart workflows. It's really important that this kind of automation are using in the right way. We have seen many failures about AI, but when you combine this with agents and with real person, then the power of AI will really come through. And then, of course, self-service first. And what we mean with that is that no longer, like when I sat as a customer service manager for 15 years ago, I needed to hand in a ticket for IT if I wanted to change a KPI for a dashboard, or if I want to need to put up a new user, or I wanted to change the working hours, the opening hours, and so on. That's something you can do totally by yourself now, which of course will reduce time for both IT and also that you have full control over the whole platform, basically. And if we move forward, I will continue to talk a little bit about how does the omnichannel platform help you and your team. And as a customer service leader, you want shorter response time. Robin have already been into that, and that's of course really important because you know what a customer says if they wait long enough. Continue, we want the overview and control, both real time and of course historical data. This will help you and your team affect it more and have control over every workflow and all conversations. You don't have to go in to log into another system for looking to the chat, for example. You just have it there, or a formula, or whatever it can be. This will, of course, reduce stress and having a better team, well-being, basically. So with that said, the ability to improve, just not survive. And that's something that we've been talking about in the customer service world for 20 years. And now hopefully it can make a change. And with that said, I'm now going to hand over to Jens that are actually going to show how this is working in the reality. So please, Jens, take it from here.
Perfect. Thank you for that, Linda and Robin. I will start and share my screen. So yeah, I think it's visible now. Maybe Linda, you can give me a thumbs up if everything looks good. All right, everyone. So let's start from scratch. So let's say I'm working in a customer service. I will start my shift and I will go through basically different workflows, and I will highlight some of the unique features with our platform and how agents can be super efficient in this platform. So we will log in. Of course, the majority of the users will probably sign in with their Microsoft or Google credentials. So that means you don't need an additional username or password in Connectel. So once you log in, this is the dashboard that will meet you. You can either run Connectel in dark mode if you prefer that, or you can run it in a light theme. So everything in Connectel is part of a conversation. So here we can see the conversation list, basically. We can see there are different conversations with different icons here. We can see we have voice calls indicating with yellow. We have some emails here as well. Then just a quick overview where we are. We have the statistics. I will show you that a bit later. Then we have a search area here. Then we have the phone here. So if I want to, for example, dial a phone call, I can see my recent calls here. Everything is beautifully presented. As you can see, the flag of the country of that number and so on. I can just click and dial back. Here I also have a presence feature, so I can see the status of my colleagues. And let's say if I am a team leader or if I have the permission to coach or train other agents, I can use the spy feature to listen in to other agents, which is a really nice feature. Then up here, you can also manage your different pause states. So let's say if you go on break, you put yourself in break. When you're back, you put yourself in ready again. Then on the left-hand side, we have, I would say, a game changer, because this is a small, we call this a preview dashboard. So it's a small dashboard, meaning that when the agent is working in Connectel, they can have a full overview. What is going on with the real-time metrics? How many conversations are waiting? We can apply different thresholds and so on. So the agent have that in full control without opening any other window, for example. So you have everything in one view here. Then we also have some unique feature, which we call efficiency and productivity. So we can see down here also, the agent can actually track and see their efficiency in the platform, which can be really good. And everything that I presented can be customizable. And how you want it to look, and if you want to have different KPIs and so on. And you can define different goals or targets. So as you can see here, my efficiency is in 80% now. If I go above 100, it will maybe change color to green and so on. So this gives the agent all the information needed in one view, basically. So also let's have a look at the conversation and some of the unique features that we have in the platform. So once again, this is a quick demo. I need to go through and highlight some of the features, but yeah, here we have a conversation, and we can basically see everything that has been going on in this conversation. It was question from Tom in this case around a pool leak issue, and we can also see here that we have a couple of unique features. Instead of scrolling through this conversation, we automatically summarize what is this conversation all about, which is super nice. So instead of like looking into all the details, browsing through all the emails, which takes a lot of time, you can actually see a summary, a distilled version with the most important things right away. So as said, that is super great. Let's say if someone need to take over this, so understand what was this conversation all about. So that is super, super nice. And we also do that, let's say if there's voice calls involved here, we automatically transcribe voice calls into text. So the summarization also include voice calls, which is super nice. Here we can see the contact, and then we also have the customer journey here. So this customer journey, we can also click here to open up the full 360 view of this client. So for example, here I can see there was another question from this contact, and I can open this one up side by side as I'm working with this conversation. So that highlights also how you can multitask in Connectel and how you can be very, very efficient in the platform. So let's move on and perform some inbound voice calls also, so we can see some more action. So here we can see an inbound voice call. I can accept this one. Once I accept it, I get this small little call card, or I can open it up in a bigger view, as we can see here. So now we have a live voice call here. We can see the number, we can see the queue, we can see that the system is currently recording this conversation, and we can see the agent, and we can also see all the important information, like how long did this caller waited in the queue, for example. In this case, it was 4 seconds. Here, the agent have everything about the conversation, the contact, and the customer journey. So everything in front of the agent when you're working with conversations in Connectel. And you still have the statistics on the right-hand side, as we can see here. My status up here changed to busy in voice because I'm currently managing a voice call. So now we're talking to the customer, and here I will show you some of the unique features with Connectel and our modern way of building customer service applications. So one thing is that I can just go up here and, for example, send a mail message to this client. So during a call in the same conversation, I can actually send an email. And when I do that, you can see here we have the live voice call, and here we have my email, beautifully presented in the conversation timeline here. So this gives a very clear overview of what have happened here. So let's say the caller asks, "Can you send me my latest invoice?" And then I can just quickly reply back with that in the same conversation. We can also from here go up here, and we can add a new text message. So I can use the text message feature to add a new text message. Now we have multiple text messages there, so I will delete one, and then I can use one of the canned answers, boom, and then I can send the text message. And in this case, we see here, yeah, it's come to my mobile right away, the live phone call, email, and the text message. And then let's say I say because the call is still going on here, and then maybe I will reply back and say, yeah, I've sent you the invoice, and I've also sent you a text message. I can hang up this one, and I can dispose and resolve this conversation. So that is how easy it is and how you can be efficient in the Connectel platform. Also look here that my efficiency just increased to 94.9%. So it is super easy to work in Connectel. Everything is part of a conversation, and we never restrict the channel in a conversation. You can always reply back with a text message, email, and so on. It does not need to continue. The conversation does not need to continue in the same channel as it started. And that gives the agents unique capabilities to be very productive and efficient and provide outstanding customer experiences. So yeah, and we can, as I also showed you earlier here, we have the capability to automatically summarize conversations. We also have the button here where we can reply with AI. And yeah, as you know, we have a lot of data in the platform, all the questions what customers are asking about. And here we can use, for example, AI to compose a reply or retrieve information before I send that to the customer, which also help and improve the efficiency in the platform. And then I can send this email back super quick and efficient. And then I can also get automatically or manually a summarization of this conversation. So yeah, that is, we have looked at voice calls, emails, and how you can work in Connectel, how the interface work with the full control, with access to all the data and the statistics, as we can see on the right-hand side here. And some of the unique features with reply with AI, the summarization and the transcription also. I will also quickly just move over. Let's say if you want to open up like a full dashboard in Connectel, that is of course possible as well. If you want to have like a full dashboard where we can see the live data, how are we performing, what is going on with our KPIs and so on. This is just an example, and everything is possible to customize and build up the way you prefer according to your specific needs and KPIs. Cool. Anything? I'm thinking anything from you, Robin, Linda, or anything you want me to go more into detail or highlight?
No, I don't think so. Amazing. No need for not answering emails anymore or not answering phone calls. With this platform, you have all the possibilities available for you. Just be available for your clients. Just to add to this, there is an admin configuration side of it. We won't go into those kind of details today. We wanted to show you the agent experience and how this can be used and work in real life. So thank you, Jens. And I will share my screen again, and Linda will present a customer that is already working in the platform. So
yes, thank you, and really good demo, Jens. Hope that you felt that you kind of get a really good overview of how it is to be an agent in our platform. Really short, I will present a case, a customer case, and it's our customer Rivety. Rivety is in the financial business, and they having about 200 customer service agents. And if you click on a little bit, Robin, there, so I can get the first. Thank you. The challenge that they had, that was that when they were in the previous omnichannel solution that they had limited integration. They forced agents to switch between multiple interfaces and systems, which is quite common today. I can see in the reality that agents are actually sitting in like 5-6 different interfaces, and of course that take a lot of time. So that was the challenge basically. And if we are moving on to the solution, so when they switch to our through omnichannel platform, all the customer interaction could be managed within a single interface. Basically, what Jens already showed. It doesn't matter if you are from, if the customer calls in or email or formula from the web page or similar. So of course that will increase the efficiency. And the result from it is that they improved customer satisfaction through faster and more consistent service. They actually saved like 40 seconds of every case that they were handling. So that gave them a really big impact on a daily work hours, basically. So with that said, I will hand over to Robin again for the last couple of minutes for some Q&A, if there is any.
So now I'm unmuted again. Just to add to what Linda said, almost a minute per ticket. That is huge savings. So have that in mind when you think about adding a solution like this into your business. And this is the initial results. I think, or our projections say that probably you could cut the handling time in half with the AI and summary features that is available. Okay, great. Just to give you something to work on, and if you're ready, I guess you're all in like different phases or stages in your current solution. So we wanted to give you 3 options here to take your next step in your Connectel and Atlas journey. So either this was an overview, you feel that, okay, this looks nice, but I need a much more personalized demo. So Jennifer will give you a link in the chat now, so you can click and you can book a personalized demo, or we will configure a platform for you. We will of course do this in kind of a standardized way, but we will configure it for free for you, and you will have it available for 30 days. This also, if you see this is live now. If you see this later on, these offerings or options will be available for you as long as the form is available as well. And the third option, okay, this looks nice. I've got the demo. This is a platform we want to move with, but we need a business case. Then we can help you out. We have great Excel sheets or forms for you to create the business case with all these savings, for example, very accurate savings in the handling time. Then we can do a business case for you to show management or CFO or the person needs to see the business case and make the decision to move to a platform like Atlas. Jennifer, I believe you have sent the form in the chat, so feel free to decide what you want to do there. Last but not least, do we have any questions? I will stop share and we will leave a couple of minutes. Do we have any questions in the chat we can answer? I guess people are always
not any questions right now.
Not any questions right now. So in the email that we will send out after this webinar, we will of course add our contact details. So if you want to reach out to me, Linda, Jens, or Jennifer, we will give you all the details there. And if we don't have any questions, then we will close the webinar for now. And I want to thank you for taking the time and listening to us these 30+ minutes, and hope that you felt that it was well invested time. So have a nice Wednesday, and hopefully we see each other later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.